very much, Larry Dye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Castro Can-Am TQ Midgets as they join us here. First show, of course, back in June was rained out. Here's the way the field will assemble, ladies and gentlemen, for this first qualifying event. 8 laps should be the distance. It'll be the car number 90 of Dave McIntosh. The Hazen McIntosh-owned race car. He'll drive the number 90 car, and it will start on the pole. Alongside him will be Jeff Liberty, second-generation driver. He'll be piloting the car number 6. The 6 machine with Jeff Liberty at the controls. Next up will be the car number 23. That'll be Randy May. Randy May driving the car number 23. And then Michael Galagina in the car number 42. This, of course, one of the classic machines out there with the Grogan Ford sponsorship on the sides of that car. Dave Bale is joining me up here in the tower, and Dave will be standing by. The car number 9, the Harry Macy Engineering car of Williamsville. It'll be Craig Macy at the controls of that one. The man himself, Peter DeMann, driving car number 4. He built this team in 1996, and the white flag is coming out. So Joe Hoffman on Tonawanda in car number 56. Keith Dempster, the several-time champion, the defending champion, as a matter of fact, he'll be out in the Yellowbird car number 5. Then Paul Smith, he'll be driving car number 28, the 91 car. This will be Jim Muncie. Jim Muncie, a 39-year-old driver starting in that machine. Out of Orangeville, Ontario, it'll be Earl Kane in car number 69. Here comes the field down, ladies and gentlemen. They come off turn number 4. They're looking for the green flag. Doug Carnes puts the green flag down, and we are underway. So Dave Balich putting the stopwatch on the field of cars out there. So moving out front will be the car number 6 taking over the lead in this one. Michael Galagina riding in second spot. So Jeff Liberty has taken over the lead with Michael Galagina in the second position. Randy May trying to move up now in the car number 23. The field slingshots off turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It remains Jeff Liberty in the 6th machine. He continues to hold the point. Michael Galagina right there in second spot. Wow, look at this. They just turned a lap of 14.16 seconds. 14.16 seconds. And look at this now. The car number 5, none other than the Yellowbird, number 5 of Keith Dempster out of Alton, Ontario. He has taken over the lead. So Alton, Ontario, defending champion Keith Dempster now has taken over the lead as they head back to the stripe one more time. 4 down, 4 laps to go. 4 down, 4 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, here in round 1 of qualifying for the Castro Can-Am TQ Midgets. And boy, I'll tell you, they're clicking off some very quick laps. 13.82. Wow, 13.82 that last lap around for the leader out there. Keith Dempster, the Alton, Ontario driver. And he has been the champion of this club several times, and he's showing you why right now at the stripe. He comes down. So Liberty in second spot. Galagina hanging on to the 3rd position, and then the 23 of Randy May. He is being shown in the 4th spot. So 2 laps to go. This time by, the white flag will be displayed. And man, they are clicking them off very, very quickly. 13.71. Wow. I'll tell you, he has turned up the wick, and he is really starting to pull away now. They'll be coming to the checkered flag, concluding round 1 of qualifying. To the stripe, the victor will be Keith Dempster. Jeff Liberty will be in for the 2nd spot. 3rd will be Michael Galagina, and the 4th position will go to Randy May. And it looks like unofficially we're going to put Dave McIntosh in. Well, I'll tell you what, you can't get your breath, Dave Bayless. These guys really turn on some quick times out there.
Well, Keith Dempster has Okay, Keith Dempster has 48 feature wins in our club, and we're really hoping that he makes 50 this year. He's a 7-time, 6-time champion. He's way ahead in the points. It looks like he's going to repeat this year to be 7-time champion. I mean, there's nothing this guy can't do.
Absolutely. He does magic out there with the TQ Can-Am Midgets. Ladies and gentlemen, first time they've been here this year, they had 2 appearances scheduled. One got rained out. How about a nice round of applause for the current point leader and the 6th time, as Dave Ballard said, champion, the Castro Can-Am Midgets, in for the victory out of Alton, Ontario. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yellowbird 5 car of Keith Dempster. Bill George, the Speedway office immediately, please. Bill George, report to the Speedway office immediately. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Thunder and Lightning Division preparing now for their 2nd qualifying round. The way the field will shape up in the 2nd qualifying event, starting on the pole, will be Luke Mason out of Burlington, Ontario. He'll be piloting car number 86. He's a former go-kart driver. He's a rookie in this division. Andy Mackworth, one of the veteran drivers. He's from Etobicoke, Ontario, and a car of his own design. He's also been a champion here in the that he drives the car number 40. David Balich is the son of the gentleman next to me right now, of Etobicoke, in car number 12. It's a prototype machine built by Dave McKnight Jr., the owners of the car, Dan and David Balich, and the driver, once again, Dave Balich. He's from Etobicoke. Ken Lorenz out of Lancaster, New York. This is a brand new Dempster prototype car number 74. And his wife, Cindy Lorenz, certainly one of the folks that keep everything humming here in the Castro Canyon Midget Club. Willowdale, Ontario's Todd Cresswell. He'll drive the number 3 car. Bobby Crawford. And Crawford, he will be out in the car number 10. Bob Crawford in the car number 10. Next up, it will be out of Caledonia, Ontario, the car number 7, and it will be Dan May. May in the 7 car. Jared Turnbull, he is second-generation driver. He'll drive the car number 75. Jim Johnstone, he'll drive the car number 21. The Johnstone Racing Kawasaki-powered Lightyear Bush machine. Brad Reinhardt of Kitchener, Ontario, in car number 75. And finally, a driver from Dunkirk, New York, is scheduled to go. It'll be David Banich out of Dunkirk in the car number 58. Well, I'll tell you what, Dave, boy, your figure gets a workout when you push your stopwatch. These cars are really fast.
Well, in practice, we had one car at 13.52.
And who was that?
Well, I don't want to say.
You don't want to say.
But I think he's related to me.
To you? Well, that's okay. You can say any. Remember now, Glenn. I'm trying to think of Jarrett's first name.
Jared.
Jarrett.
Yeah.
Jarrett. He did the race where his son won the Daytona 500 when Dale Jarrett. So if he can do that on national television, you can certainly tell us about the very fast time that your son David turned in here today.
The last time we were here, David won the feature, if you remember.
Yeah, I do recall. I'm glad you're refreshing my memory. I do recall. Brad Reinhardt, kind of a 75. He's the late arriver out there, and he's told, hey, bud, let's move up. Let's join the field of cars. This is the second of 2 qualifying events, and I'll tell you, David Balich, he's got the stopwatch here, and boy, he gives us some readouts. And these times, if I didn't see him myself, I would hardly believe him, because they are lightning. When I mean lightning fast, that's exactly what they are. We call this division the Thunder and Lightning Division, the Castro Can-Am TQ Midgets, and they will give you a show. And I guess I can get a plug in for Harry Macy's events, his first of the Northern Motorsports events at the Niagara Falls Convention Center. It'll be October 31st, Halloween night. So we're now trick-or-treating. Head down to the convention center. We won't have any tricks or treats, but we'll have some very quick race cars in the 10th of a mile oval. Okay, here they come in turn number 4, looking for the green flag. The green goes high in the air. And here comes Andy Mackworth. He grabs the lead immediately on the get-go there. It seemed like some of the drivers were a little bit surprised by the green flag. Everybody not come up to speed. Looks like Kenny Lorenz is moving up now. Wow, look at this front end of this field. As they come up the corner, they will complete lap number 1. They'll be oh, man! Kenny, I will tell you, Dave Balich just got a squeeze play there by Kenny Lorenz in car number 74. Lorenz, Bobby Crawford moving. Oh, man. I'll tell you, Andy Mackworth apparently is having a problem of some sort. But look at David Balich. He comes down to the inside, the quick wire service machine. He drops down to the inside of the car number 74 of Kenny Lorenz. Lorenz out of Lancaster, New York, one of the few American drivers in the field. And he is trying to hold off the charge right now of Dave Balich. So Balich in second spot. Oh, Balich now, what a move to the outside. Boy, I'll tell you, these cars are very, very fast and very, very nimble. He goes to the outside. Here they're going to come back around. They come back to the stripe, and Dave Balich in lap number 4 has taken over the lead. So Balich in the familiar car number 12 has taken over the lead. Trying to move up now is Dan May, the Caledonia, Ontario driver, as he battles. But look at Balich now. He has soared out and starting to pull away. Brad Reinhardt, he was kind of slow coming out of the pit area, but he's fast on the racetrack right now. And we got some times, 13.59. Incredible speeds, 13.59 for Dave Balich with 2 laps to go.
Keep your eye on
I'll tell you,
this.
8 laps go by in a heartbeat with these guys. And now on the challenge is the car number 7, Dan May, wearing a brand new purple livery on his race car. He is up to challenge David Balich in the final go-around, the final circuit, 13.59. Wow, let's see what they had the last time by. They had 13.89. He would have clicked slower. He's got to pick it up. Wow, here they come down. Checkered flag. I don't know who won. I'll tell you what, I'll leave that one to the scorers, because that one there appeared almost to be a dead heat. David, who do you think won that one? Do you have any idea? Look awful close.
I think the 12 by about a quarter of an inch from what I can see.
I'll tell you, a silly centimeter.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
once again, ladies and gentlemen, nice, David Ballage, welcome back to Holland Speedway. Great to have all you folks join us once again. And, of course, 20-lap feature will be coming up a little bit later in the race proceedings. And the only thing I'm looking around, I guess apparently Dan Ray has won this event because, like I said, almost too close to call. A silly centimeter, perhaps, separating the first two drivers in this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, Holland Speedway, welcome, please, the Caledonia, Ontario driver, Dan May, who picks up the victory. Phil Zarnecki, Greg Hammonds, our junior star, down to present the checkered flag. And Dan May, usually used to run the kind of a lime green car, or I should say, I guess, a dark green car. And but he's out today in the, now, I guess, the dark blue or purple car number 7. So that concludes the qualifying events for the Castro Can-Am TQ Midgets. Feature time coming up a little bit later. I want to thank Dave Ballage for his help here today at Holland International Speedway for the return of the Castro Can-Am TQ Midgets.
Next event reporting on the Speedway will be the last chance race, I guess we'll call it, for the late model Pro Stock